It starts small.
A misplaced word.
A misunderstanding.
Suddenly emotions flare, voices rise, hurtful things are said.
The argument escalates, fueled by anger and frustration.
Before either party realizes it, they've crossed a line.
Painful words hang in the air, leaving invisible wounds. The house feels strangely empty, even if both people are home. The air is thick with unspoken words and resentment. Communication ceases. Eye contact is avoided. A cold distance settles between the couple, a tangible barrier built of hurt and pride. The silence drags on. Days turn into nights, yet beneath the surface a change begins to occur. The anger starts to dissipate, replaced by a growing sense of unease. The weight of the distance becomes unbearable. Loneliness creeps in, a stark contrast to the intimacy they once shared.
One or both partners might start to reflect on their role in the argument.
They might recognize their own hurtful words or acknowledge their part in escalating the conflict.
Guilt and remorse set in as they realize the pain they've inflicted on someone they love. The desire to repair the damage, to rebuild the bridge of connection, begins to take root. Breaking the silence is hard. Vulnerability feels risky, but someone has to take the first step.
It might start with a simple gesture, a gentle touch, a warm look, a heartfelt apology.
The words may be halting at first, an awkward attempt to bridge the chasm.
Listening is crucial, really listening without interruption or defensiveness.
This is the time to hear the other person's pain, to understand their perspective, even if you don't agree with it. It's about validating their feelings and acknowledging the impact of your words and actions. Section 5. Rebuilding trust, brick by brick. Trust once broken is not easily repaired. It takes time, patience, and consistent effort. Empty promises mean nothing. Actions speak louder than words. Small gestures of love and kindness begin to rebuild the foundation. Spending quality time together, engaging in activities they both enjoy, helps to rekindle the connection. Open and honest communication becomes paramount. They learn to express their needs and feelings in a healthy way without blame or judgment. Slowly, brick by brick, the wall between them begins to crumble. Section 6. Forgiveness, the balm for wounded hearts. Forgiveness is not about forgetting or condoning hurtful actions. It's about releasing the grip of anger and resentment for your own well-being as much as for the relationship. It's about acknowledging the human capacity for mistakes and choosing to move forward with love and compassion. Forgiving oneself is just as important as forgiving the other person. Dwelling on past mistakes only perpetuates the cycle of pain. It's about learning from the experience, extending grace to yourself and your partner, and choosing to believe in the possibility of a stronger future together. To Section 7. Lessons learned, turning conflict into growth. Every argument, no matter how painful, presents an opportunity for growth. It's a chance to learn about yourself, your partner, and the dynamics of your relationship. What triggered the conflict? What were the underlying issues? How can you communicate more effectively in the future? By analyzing the argument with honesty and openness, couples can gain valuable insights. They can identify unhealthy patterns and develop new strategies for resolving conflict constructively. The key is to approach these conversations with a spirit of collaboration, seeking to understand rather than to blame. Section 8. The power of empathy, walking in each other's shoes. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. It's about putting yourself in your partner's shoes and seeing the world through their eyes. It's about recognizing that their experience is just as valid as your own, even if you don't agree with it. Cultivating empathy requires active listening, compassion, and a willingness to set aside your own ego. It's about asking questions, seeking clarification, and trying to understand the emotions behind your partner's words. Empathy is the bridge that connects hearts and allows love to flourish. Section 9. Stronger together, the bond of resilience. Emerging from a conflict, a couple may find that their bond is stronger than before. They've weathered the storm together, proving the resilience of their love. They've faced their challenges head-on and emerged with a deeper understanding of each other and a renewed appreciation for their relationship. The experience has taught them the importance of communication, forgiveness, and empathy. They've learned to navigate conflict constructively and to support each other through difficult times. They've discovered that true love is not the absence of conflict, but the ability to overcome it together. Section 10, Weathering Future Storms, a love fortified, life is full of challenges. Disagreements are inevitable. But a couple that has learned from their conflicts is better equipped to face future storms. They've developed the tools and skills necessary to navigate disagreements with love and respect. They understand that communication is key, that forgiveness is essential, and that empathy is the foundation of a strong and healthy relationship. They approach their relationship with a spirit of partnership, knowing that they are in it together for better or for worse. And as they face the future, hand in hand, they do so with a love that has been tested by fire and found to be unbreakable.